How much GP has been gained from pickpocketing? What are the total number of boss kills for various bosses? What are the total number of deaths? You're about to find out. My name is Soup from the SoupRS YouTube channel, and I'm here today to answer your burning questions about Leagues 4 Trailblazer Reloaded. Pickpocketing is one of the easiest and fastest ways to gain GP on Leagues, and so far, 195.3 billion GP has been stolen. The players who chose the Trickster relic, which means they can always succeed when pickpocketing, can hold 3 times the amount of coin pouches, automatically re-pickpocket NPCs, and have double pickpocket loot, account for 88.04% of the total amount pickpocketed. Which NPC do you think has had the most GP stolen from him? It's gotta be this random man wandering in the Forgotten Cemetery, right? Well, probably not, since once again, the Wilderness, alongside Taranwin, is the least popular region chosen in the past week. There have been 140,062 games of Soul Wars played since League's release, which means that every minute, 7 Soul Wars games are played. General Gardor has been killed over 4.75 million times, the most out of any God Wars dungeon boss. Saradomin slides in second with 4.18 million, Armadil in third at 3.77 million, and poor old Zami at 1.84 million. Barrows continues to be a popular piece of content to do no matter the game mode, with over 2,082,000 chests looted. Wintertodt is just below it with 2,043,000, and Temporos comes in at 716,418. Now, name a better duo than PVMing and dying. You can't, because there's been a little less than 2 million total PVM deaths over the last 2 weeks. This means that every second, a player dies in Leagues 4. This is almost as tragic as when I found out that every minute, 100 ticks pass in Gielinor. The Stonemason shop in Keldgrim, part of the Fremennik region, has been very popular. An estimated 544 billion GP has been spent at this shop, making the Stonemason a very rich man. A whopping 94.5% of the money spent at this shop comes from those of you that purchased the 47,650 condensed gold. I mean, they only cost a measly 10.8 million GP each. Players with the Production Prodigy relic have a 25% chance to make an extra product. 28,161 Onyxes and 3,239 Zenites were duplicated. So, how did your choice of relics compare from week 1 to week 2? Let's take a look. Trickster was the most popular tier 1 relic in week 1, followed by Production Prodigy and Endless Harvest. Trickster's dominance only increased in week 2, with 65% of players choosing it. Production Prodigy is down to 23%, and Endless Harvest stays at 12%. In the battle of the tier 2 relics, Fairy's Flight barely edged out Globetrotter by 4% in week 1, but in week 2, the lead grew by 5%, with 63% of players choosing Fairy's Flight. Mushroom over Pendant confirmed. The tier 3 relic choice between Banker's Note and Fire Sale may be the most heated, spiciest debate in the community thus far. In week 1, Banker's Note just edged out Fire Sale 52 to 48%. In week 2, however, there was a big change. Banker's Note enjoyers increased their lead over Fire Sailors by 8%. The lead now stands at 56% to 44%. Now, to all you banknoters, make sure you tag any Fire Sailors you know and tell them that you are better than them in every way, shape, and form. The choice between ranged, mage, or melee for your tier 4 relic has also been an interesting one. Superior Sorcerer won the week 1 race with 41%, compared to the 31% of Archer's Embrace and the 27% of Brawler's Resolve. Week 2 doesn't see many changes. Superior Sorcerer is up to 43%, Archer's Embrace is down to 30%, and Brawler's Resolve is down to 26%. Majors stay winning. For those of you that made it to your 5th relic, Treasure Seeker was the obvious choice in week 1 with 67%. Only 17% chose Bloodthirsty, and 15% chose Infernal Gathering. Clue Scrolls became a little less popular in week 2, with Treasure Seeker down 3% to 64, Infernal Gathering up 5% to 20, and Bloodthirsty down 2% to 15. Last but not least, the tier 6 relic. With 58% in week 1, Farmer's Fortune led Ruinous Powers and Equilibrium as the most popular choice. In week 2, only 4.8% of people chose Equilibrium, down from 6. Not that great. Ruinous Powers is also down 9% from 36 to 25. Farmer's Fortune asserts its dominance as the most popular relic choice out of all the relics at 70% in week 2. These stats are accurate as of November 29th, which is the 2-week mark of Leagues 4 being in the game. So there you have the week 2 relic choices. I'm excited to see what happens in week 3. Thanks to Leagues and a consistently growing and passionate player base, Old School RuneScape hit 200,000 players online for the first time ever. We haven't seen numbers like that since the mini clip days, so this really is incredible to see. Let's check out some player accomplishments accomplishments from the past 2 weeks. Deviate was the first player in the game to get an Infernal Cape. It only took him 8 hours from the launch of Leagues to get it.
Potential. Potential. Ah, there it is. Hopefully, possibly, the first Inferno on Leagues. Leagues 4, that is.
If you have some time on your hands, he uploaded his entire route from start to finish on his YouTube channel. An 8-hour video showing his journey from Lumbridge to Zuck. Check it out if you want. In other day 1 accomplishments, Shortdude was the first player to achieve 200 million XP in a skill. In just under 11 hours, he managed to get his construction level all the way up to 126. It only took Evo Nabi 9 days to reach the Dragon Cup rank threshold of 56,000 league points, the first player to do so. Sorry, Solo Mission. A brand new PVM challenge was introduced in this league called the Special Jad Challenge. In this challenge, you have to take on 6 Jaltok Jads at once. Now, you can do this on the main game as well, but this special challenge requires you to kill not only the Jads, but you also have to kill the Meliors, Rangers, and Majors that spawn as well. This challenge is not for the faint of heart. Luckily, we can complete the challenge vicariously through players like Adicon.
That's tricky, dude. He's really funny, it attacks faster. Is that it? Oh, cool. Nice. That's a really fun challenge.
Let's see what loot that Olm is ready to give Clipper and his friends in the Chambers of Zarek.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
A Twisted Bow, Dragon Hunter Crossbow, Ancestral Robe top and bottom, an Olmlet, what a stacked loot. You're only seeing these kinds of drops in Leagues. Blizztail completed his first Tombs of a Masket, and it's a purple. Let's see what he gets.
No shot! Oh, no shot! No fucking shot! No fucking shot!
Lake is about to get 99 Slayer.
I beg, man. I beg. No shot. Let's go. That's perfect. On 99? Okay.
Can you believe it? A Dark Totem top and middle in the same drop as getting 99 Slayer. Oh, and there's an Imbued Heart in there as well. My bad. One of the most exciting things in Leagues is watching players try out new combinations of relics and gear to better take down bosses. I think OPs may be onto something here in TOA with Zebak.
That's Rick.
A 29-second solo with the Phoenix necklaces and Zarek crossbow special attack. Super fun to watch. Wooks is using the same tech at Vorkath.
All I did then have to 8-second kill.
Vorkath only lasted 8 seconds against him. What can't this man do? I actually feel like Chris Archie right now, and it's just a lifelong goal completed. Thank you guys all for witnessing this. I think it's safe to say that this Leagues has been the most popular one yet, and the memes I've seen floating around social media have been great. One of my favorites is Rotten Satan announcing that he's unable to complete a task. Make a pineapple pizza because he's an Italian-locked Iron Man. Brutal. A big shout out to Valk Storm for enjoying his vacation in Singapore and also gaining XP in Leagues, the best of both worlds. Wishmish created banners for the 10 accessible regions in Leagues 4. Which one's your favorite? We've got a Captain America theme in Asgarnia, a Winter is Coming theme in Fremennik, and a Skull theme in the Wilderness, since that region is absolutely dead. Here are some more pieces of artwork that we all love. If you're itching for more Leagues content, check out the Leagues 4 YouTube community playlist linked in the description. It features dozens of creators showcasing their Leagues gameplay. Skritic has some great tips and tricks videos, Coxie is trying to obtain all pets in Leagues, and Doubleshine has uploaded 41 videos about Leagues going over pretty much everything there is to talk about the game mode. That is true dedication. We've also got the usual banger Leagues videos from creators like Solo Mission, Sea Engineer, Ditterbitter, Eevescape, Mr. Mammal, Rice Cup Framed, and more. Seriously, there's so many. I can guarantee you there's a lot to learn from watching these guys, so make sure you take a look. We're still very early into Leagues 4. 6 weeks remain for all of you who haven't tried it out to hop on and give it a shot. I promise you'll like it. Well, that's all I've got for you guys about this past week of Leagues 4 Trailblazer Reloaded. If you have a suggestion on what stats and numbers should be featured in the next video, make sure to comment it down below. Alright, break's over. Get back to gaining points.